Adesuwa and Osaze's story began with a strong bond in a small town. Osaze, a respected carpenter, and Adesuwa, known for her handcrafted garments, shared dreams of building a loving family. They married according to Edo customary law, celebrating with family and friends, full of hope for the future. As their family grew, Adesuwa and Osaze welcomed 3 young children into their lives, bringing joy and new responsibilities. But over time, Adesuwa noticed changes in Osaze. Disagreements began to escalate, and Osaze's temperament grew colder. Small arguments turned into intense conflicts, with Osaze asserting his control over every aspect of their lives. He will never give Adesuwa any opportunity to say anything or give her input in any matter. His stance was simple: as the man and head of the family, he would do what he liked regardless of Adesuwa's feelings or opinions. As the years passed, the disagreements intensified. Osaze became more rigid in his role, dismissing Adesuwa's concerns and insisting that his authority as the head of the family was final. Adesuwa, feeling more and more isolated, tried to make peace for the sake of their children, but Osaze's refusal to compromise deepened the divide. Eventually, the situation took a darker turn as their arguments occasionally turned violent. Adesuwa began to fear for her safety and that of their young children, and after one particularly frightening incident, she realized that she could not endure this life any longer. She also suspected that Osaze's behavior was influenced by something, or someone, outside their marriage. She uncovered that Isaz had been seeing another woman, a betrayal that broke her trust and confirmed her need for separation. Both families became aware of the unhealthy situations in their children's homes. Adesuwa's parents were particularly concerned, and they reached out to Osaze's family, hoping to mediate. Over several months, both families made numerous attempts to resolve the issues. They counseled the couple to communicate better, reminded Osaze of the value of partnership, and encouraged Adesuwa to try to be patient. They hoped that with time, the couple would remember the love they once had. However, despite everyone's best efforts, Osaze remained unyielding. His insistence on control and his unwillingness to change became a constant source of pain for Adesuwa. Feeling trapped, Adesuwa decided to approach the customary court for a dissolution of her marriage. She based her petition on the following grounds. 1. Adesuwa explained to the court that the arguments often escalated into violent confrontations. She felt unsafe and believed that continuing in such a relationship would endanger both herself and her children. 2. Adesuwa cited Osaze's unyielding stance as a major factor in her decision. Osaze's belief that he, as the man, should make all family decisions without any input from Adesuwa made it impossible to walk through their issues. 3. Adesuwa revealed that she had recently discovered Osaze's secret relationship with another woman. This betrayal shattered her trust and made reconciliation impossible, leaving her feeling that Osaze no longer respected the values of their union. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. On the day of the hearing, tension filled the courtroom. Adesuwa presented her case with clarity, recounting the years of struggle, her attempts to seek peace, and her final decision to live for her safety and the well-being of her children. She explained that she had endured Osaze's violence, disrespect, and infidelity for too long, and felt that ending the marriage was her only path forward. When it was Osaze's turn to respond, he denied any wrongdoing, claiming his right as the man of the house to run his family as he saw fit. He argued that Adesuwa's complaints were baseless, dismissing them as unnecessary, and asserted that he was justified in his actions because he was the head of the family. The judge, well respected for her wisdom, listened patiently to both sides. As the judge began asking Osaze probing questions about his responsibilities as a husband and father, Osaze's confidence started to falter. Under the judge's steady gaze, he slowly began to realize the impact of his actions. He became visibly remorseful, a change that surprised everyone in the courtroom, especially Adesuwa. For the first time, Osaze seemed to understand the pain he had caused. In a moment of vulnerability, he turned to Adesuwa and offered a sincere apology, admitting to his mistakes and expressing regret for the way he had treated her. The courtroom was silent as Osaze's remorse became evident to all present. The judge's final decision is a lesson for the community, particularly men who feel that their authority is unquestionable. Taking into account the grounds of Adesuwa's petition and Osaze's late remorse, the judge delivered a firm decision. She explained that the court could not ignore the harm caused by Osaze's violence, his refusal to compromise and to ensure peace in his home. The judge declared that the marriage was irreparably broken, citing irreconcilable differences due to Osaze's behavior, cruelty and his failure to honor the principles of mutual respect and cooperation, therefore declared the marriage between them dissolved. The judge then turned to the issue of custody. Given that the children were still very young, he awarded custody to Adesuwa, stating that they needed the consistent care and nurturing that only their mother could provide at this stage. He noted that Osaze's work as a carpenter, which often kept him away from home, made it difficult for him to assume full-time care. However, the judge granted Osaze visitation rights, emphasizing the importance of his continued presence in their lives as their father. The judge also ordered Osaze to provide financial support to ensure that his children had a stable upbringing. As Adesuwa and Osaze left the courtroom, the community buzzed with shock and reflection. Some sympathized with Adesuwa's decision, while others questioned how Osaze could have let his pride and actions destroy his family. Osaze, now filled with regret, understood the weight of his decisions and the consequences of his past actions. Adesuwa returned to her family's home, ready to start a new chapter with her children. Osaze, though saddened, respected the court's ruling and promised himself that he would make amends by being a good father. He had lost his family due to his actions but was determined to support them in any way he could. Their story became a reminder in the community that a marriage's foundation is built on mutual respect, trust, and compromise. The courtroom had served as a stage for a lesson that resonated with everyone, a lesson on the importance of humility, accountability, and the dangers of pride in family life. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Legal Guide TV Stories. We hope you enjoyed the story and gained valuable insights into the principles of customary marriage and family law. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to share your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more informative stories. Share this video with friends and family who might also find it useful. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next episode on Legal Guide TV.